Black Ones could not master us, and neither will the Plague.
I was beautiful in my youth.
Corruption abounds.
I don't know where this racism originates. My friend Halder is a dwarf, and she's nothing like what's said of non-humans.
Something devoured my neighbor's husband.
What would you...
I have a problem.
Your secrets are safe with me.
A beautiful smile.
That's very kind, but you mentioned a problem.
Heard any news from the non-human district?
I've no interest in those matters.
And we're to give her gloves.
Spare some coin?
I could, but there's no option for it, mate. Apologies. The guy isn't down there, is he? Just want to get the ring out of my inventory. He's meant to be like right outside it, but I thought he turned up every morning. But nah. I swore that's what he said. But it seems that they give you a bit of a time limit without explicitly saying it in the quest text. You have to pay a lot of attention.
Yes?
He has nothing else here. Could get some flowers, some dragon's blood, but none really valuable here. I guess I'll just head off to the other area, to the swamp. Worlds. Okay, I can't do it that way. Let's go here. Lost Lamb, track on map.
You look neither to...
Take me to the other side.
Times are... Ready to go.
Wouldn't be surprised if I gave the guy 100 coins by now. $140 left to fill. So I'm after recording a bit, only 2 hours tonight. I think I may need to break out a guide. I actually think I do have one with GOG gave it as an extra. But I might want to break one out on my phone. Then again, it might be better just to use the GOG one. Okay, hidden escape, fast forward through it. Good. Okay, let's see. Gramps Hut, Campfire, Stone Golem, Druid's Grove. There's also, isn't there meant to be a lumberjack somewhere here? Southern part of the swamps. Old brickmaker.
Greetings.
Greeting, my lord, greeting.
What's with you?
Not now, but when I was 6, a brick fell on me head. I was playing a game where you toss a brick in the air, counted 5 and ran so the brick wouldn't bop you. Never was good at counting. They say the brick made me stupid. If you need help getting somewhere, you come to the right place. See, I never get lost.
Then this must be my lucky day. Tell me about the swamp.
Well, the swamp's wide and deep, with mosquitoes up your arse. Oh, they've been stinging lately.
Who lives here?
Living here, we got druids, brickmakers, lumberjacks, monsters, and mosquitoes. That's who.
He just heard the Baby Bell ad a bit too much. So he just keeps saying it constantly. That's actually all I can think of now. Damn it, you bastard.
Tell me about the brickmakers.
Brickmakers is us. Just there. Straight on and there's the village. That's where you'll find the elders who you need to oblige. We make bricks. Anything else you likes to know?
Where are the lumberjacks?
Lumberjack sticks to where they logs. Where else would they sticks?
So where exactly do they log?
Should have said that from the start. South of the Brickmakers' village. Best follow that path past the horrid cave till you see stumps.
Good to know.
How about monsters?
We got monsters a many. Will-o-wisps and mammons that keep a decent brickmaker from getting home when he's a bit tipsy. We got windwraiths and brownies with their little red caps.
Anything else?
Else we got mosquitoes.
Did I hear you mention mosquitoes?
Multiple times.
Buzzing bloodsuckers. There's more every year. You'll find that most by the tower.
The tower?
The Mage's Tower.
Go straight west and then south by the hut. You're sure to reach the Mage's Tower. But it's shut. And there's nothing but blasted mosquitoes and some geelums there.
Wonder why there's such a great concentration of them by the Mage's Tower. There must be something there of note to mosquitoes. Then again, this is a slightly weird universe. Like, for example, there's ley lines in it. Well, I'm not sure if they're exactly called ley lines, but like sorceresses can draw magic from anywhere, like earth, fire, wind, water. But wind's I think the easiest. Earth and no, it's either water or wind's the easiest, while the others require more skill and whatnot. Fire is dangerous. In the second one, Time of Contempt, it's like very seductive and whatnot. And by seductive, I mean it literally starts sexually pleasuring you. Siri starts talking about a heat in her bosom and in her crotch, as well as one other area. When she's like drawing on this for power, because she's trapped in a desert with a unicorn. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's a unicorn. She ran through a portal trying to escape being captured by people who wanted her for, well, political gain. Anyway, oh yeah, the point is, in the book it was mentioned that cats and dragons can actually absorb magic from the magic hotspots. Like there's some areas where it's easier to draw magic from. Like you can draw it from anywhere, but certain points are easier. So certain buildings are typically built there. Like there's some church, religious building, but where they taught young girls and boys. Maybe it was just the girls' part. The girls' part was there. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think they gave a good description of the area. But yeah, apparently the cats can actually absorb it. No one knows what the fuck they do with it, but they do. Like, it takes some of the energy. So, maybe the mosquitoes are doing the same. Or maybe there's something in there that's, they want. I know it may sound weird, mosquitoes wanting something, but again, maybe it's a magical artifact that is even attractive even to them, or only to them.
Where will I find the druids?
Ah, that's the furthest nook in the forest, with beautiful trees and wild beasts sitting with druidins. That'll be straight southwest, but you need to pass the loggers or take another path. Hard to say what.
Farewell.
Sadly, my map wasn't updated. But still, it was good to know.
Saphira and Obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
Okay. Feel it may as well just toss him down if I see him. Ah, now all these popped up on screen. Let's head down to the Lumberjacks, actually. It's probably past the Kai pits. That's my guess. Ah, there's some brickmakers down here now. Makes sense, but probably didn't expect them to really move down. And there's still the mutilated corpses over there. Hand kind of spasmed. Oh yeah, we were meant to head up here to the cave, weren't we? See. There it is, and we're meant to keep going this way. Don't go. Have to talk with the druids before I deal with the golem. You need a thunderstorm to actually get it going. Ah, here's the Lumberjacks. Oh, and this guy's named. Interesting hat he's wearing.
Who are you?
Geralt the Witcher, a friend.
And we'll see.
And you?
Yaren, I speak for the Lumberjacks.
Can we talk?
Speak.
Any jobs for a Witcher, and are you responsible for the logging?
Any jobs for a Witcher?
Despite the danger, the beasts leave us alone.
So nothing?
Perhaps. For someone willing to take a risk.
I'm listening.
But the Begatic plant should be blooming in the swamp.
I understand it's valuable.
The drug it makes is. Collect some blossoms and we could both earn a little.
I wade through mud, face danger, then we split the profit?
You don't know what Begatic looks like, nor where to sell it.
He's got a bit of a point there. We may take all the profit for ourselves, but if we don't know who to actually sell it to. Then again, we do know that we do have that alchemist buddy.
Okay, let's play herbalist.
So.
Great. Begatic blossoms look like red orchids. Clumps grow throughout the swamp. Sell them to the ferryman. Ask those living in the swamp if you can't find any.
I'll deliver the flowers to the ferryman as soon as I find them.
Alright, one other thing.
Speak.
Are you responsible for the logging?
No, we scare off woodpeckers. Of course we're responsible. We're lumberjacks.
Work for yourselves or someone else?
We're independent, though we secure orders from merchants like Luvarden.
Luvarden.
Weeks of work and a decent return.
My guess was close enough, I think.
You the chief lumberjack?
Yes. Without me, these lazy lads wouldn't know when to piss. Him with a moustache. No matter what I do, he still pisses in his boots.
I see you keep a tight rein.
Apparently, that I remember reading. That's actually how soldiers used to soften up their shoes.
I rule with an iron fist, so they can return home safely. Most will.
Yeah, that's how they used to soften up their leather boots, because they're, I guess, hard as hell.
Get along with the
Oh,
locals.
if I remember
What a
correctly, at
bunch
least.
of deviants. The brickmakers babble about their lords and the underwater world, and the druids don't like the trees being felled.
Are you responsible for the logging?
No, we scare off wood.
Work for you.
We're independent.
For whatever reason, it kicked me back to the start.
These men need the gold, so they take the risk. You can't have pork if you don't kill the piglet.
Do these trees have special value?
The remains of a primeval forest. Rare species. They make excellent wainscoting.
Kind of a shame to chop them down then.
Godspeed.
Still understand the whole, you know, they need the money thing. Still, it's a shame regardless. Let's head up to the druids. Not sure if I'll be even able to pick up the red flowers. While with, you know, the herbalism skill and all that thing. What about the fire here? Okay, all these things in here are friendly.
Huge trees, strange symbols, tamed beasts, even a dryad. This must be the Druid's Grove.
Even a tame wyvern. Cool.
The obelisk seems ancient. Pity I don't understand these runes.
Do I have the one here? No.
What is it?
I see a boy from the brickmakers. I'm looking. Let's ask about the blossoms.
I'm looking for beggartick blossoms.
We can supply the herb at a reasonable price. Talk to the man who tends the holy oak.
I seek a boy.
If we get a better price than what the other guy wants.
I've not seen him.
The brickmakers claim you change children into dryads.
Fools! Only adults are accepted here. Children would only trouble us. As for dryads, ask them yourself.
Farewell.
We might still be able to make a bit of coin off it. Probably not as much as normal, but something. Oh, this guy's named.
Welcome to the Druid's Grove, traveler.
Greetings.
Marvelous place. I come here when I need to think, and the peacefulness helps clear my mind. Even a witcher is welcome here.
One more word about my accepting my otherness and finding the home I never had, and I'll cry like a baby.
Sarcasm only serves to expose your inhibitions.
Ooh, an elven psychoanalyst.
I've spent decades among humans. I find your kind as complicated as the schematics of a flail.
Decades? Live that long among humans, you're bound to become more like them than you ever wanted to be.
Are you speaking from experience, Monster Slayer?
A sharp wit. I'm Geralt.
My name's Yavin.
Let's talk.
Yes.
Enough verbal sparring. Let's see if he knows any work for us, as if we don't have enough.
I'm looking for witcher's work.
Then I'll ask you a favor. I need a letter delivered to Vizima, where I'm not welcome. As a witcher, you should find little difficulty tending to monsters on the way and avoiding trouble with the guards at the city gates.
Who's the letter to?
I'd be obliged if you could deliver it to Vivaldi, a dwarf living in town, and then return his reply to me.
I'll do it. I'm going to Vizima anyway.
Thank you.
He wants to deliver it to that dwarf. Last time I did a job for an elf, he turned out to be a... did anything relating to an elf. He turned out to be a Scoia'tael member. And this guy is pretty well equipped, and the buckle on his belt is reassuring, but It's only a letter rather than a package this time. Actually, wait, the package was something else, sorry. It's not like I'm dealing with a hawker here.
What can you tell me about your kind? What makes you elves tick?
Let us pray beneath the trees, for the trampled heather, for blood that has been shed, for fate that has been destroyed.
I'm not sure I'm understanding this.
For death inflicted by sword, for the pain of others and our own.
What can you tell me about your kind? What makes you elves tick?
For the for blood that has for fate.
Nice and to the point. Farewell.
That made no sense. Circle of Unwanted Power. You've learned the Yarden sign, magical trap that slows your opponents. When enhanced, it also causes damage and can poison and weaken them. It's best used in combination with other signs.